Good afternoon, everyone. This is me, Sandeep Bhurtel, along with Satish Bhatta. Today is 26 July and we will be conducting Friday talk show, Goreto Education Consultancy. So first of all, I would like to begin this program by saying that we are deeply saddened by the plane crash that happened on Tribhuvan International Airport of Soviet Airlines, and almost 18 people were killed. So we would like to heartfelt condolence to the families and all the lost people there. So let's begin our Friday talk, Mr. Bhatta.
Okay, nice to meet you, Mr. Sandeep, and we are missing Mr. Karil this time, and also Mr. Prakash, and we have our new host, Mr. Bhurtel, over here. So today we are going to discuss about few of the visa matters, and Mr. Bhurtel will be hosting this show, and I'll be answering your queries. Let's start.
Yeah, sure. So first of all, let's talk about the visa timeline. So what is the pattern of timeline that we are getting? So let's start our program from that.
Okay. So currently the visa timeline has been reduced compared to the past review process, and we have been observing that visa applicants who applied in the month of March, April, May, most of them they are getting the decision, and the timeline is quite random these days, as we can see the visa of candidates applying from the month of January till the month of early June are getting the visa. So it's good news for newcomers, but sad news for the ones who are waiting still from December or November, especially those spousal open work permit applicant. But for the newcomers, the visa timeline has been reduced drastically.
So there is a lot of positive news in the market, right?
Yeah.
So Canada is not just making you wait, so they are giving you visa, but it's just taking a few long time. So let's hope for the best. So what about the success rate? So have you got any refusal, or have you seen a lot of positive results in the past week? So what is the rate, Mr. Bhatta?
Okay, this is a good question, Mr. Bhurtel, and lots of students and parents, they have also been asking us what is the current visa trend, and the ones who are waiting, they are also worried what is the visa trend. And here at Goreto, we have seen that the visa success rate is quite good with the candidates applying for master's program, because lots of visa decisions of master program have recently arrived, and we can see that the students who got relatively average percentage, they are also getting good visa success rate. But there is slight refusal in the case of financial background, especially for the ones who applied along with a spouse. So if you are applying along with a spouse, you need to make a strong financial documents, otherwise the likelihood of visa rejection is getting a little bit higher. So the financial benchmark has slightly been improved, so you need to be aware on that. But overall the visa success rate is very good.
Yeah. So apart from financial, I just want to add another information that Canadian government, they will look at a financial, and so our visa, so it goes to New Delhi. So in India, they have increased the amount for GIC. So they have increased the amount. So that means that for Nepal and for Indian and so this subcontinent region, so we have to show a little bit more financial reason for next application, for next intakes. So yeah, that is one news that is from India. So so apart from that, so no other major pattern change, right?
So another pattern we can observe is the percentage or academic background of the candidate. If their academic background is really weak, one applicant of ours, he has lots of backlogs, in one semester he got like a lot of backlogs, actually uncountable. So he got refusal even after reapplying. And similarly, another case also, we have a student who got less than 55%, and also she got refusal. But we have also seen that the reapplication result is coming positive. So I encourage those candidates to reapply with a strong reason to reapply again. Overall the visa trend is good, but if you have a low academic grade, you need to present your file in a more stronger way, through professional background or through course relevance or through overall documentation process. That will increase the chance of getting visa for the students. Yeah.
So the another query, so you can say that is like a lot of students in the market, they are saying that they are getting visa from Thailand, not from India. So this is a new matter even for us. So do you have any expertise on that?
So yeah, recently we have been getting decisions of May, April, even June and also March.
Yes.
So the candidates who applied in the month of January, February and early March, they have been getting less decisions these days. But the candidates who applied after that March mid, they have been getting more decisions, especially this one, April and May. So the main reason behind that is the diversion, strategy of the High Commission. The IRCC New Delhi actually has diverted lots of files from New Delhi to Thailand, and the fact about that we can observe in the students' application, where the IRCC has requested additional document. In that additional document, in the heading of that letter, they have said that IRCC Bangkok, Thailand.
Yeah.
So it means definitely most of the files have been diverted to Thailand, and as you can compare, Delhi, it's in India, capital of India, lots of applications, so lots of pending applications, and also the average timeline for Nepalese candidates is 25 weeks.
Yeah, it is gone up. Yeah.
They have consistently increased the timeline of the visa, but we can see that the visa decision is coming in relatively shorter span of time, which is in an average 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So just half of that timeline means it has definitely been moved to Thailand, and it is good news for students.
It is really positive news for Nepal as a country, not just Goreto. So Canada is still inviting you and they are still giving you visa. So we don't have any concern, or you don't have to be worried about it.
And you just don't need to rely on Delhi itself,
Yeah.
We have different options to review our files also.
So yeah, it is really good news. So be positive. So another concern, that is our biggest concern, I think, in this week, in this month, so is about the deferral for diploma and bachelor's and PG. So yeah, a lot of students, you are really worried. I can understand. We can understand here in Goreto. So we have to address that. So what can we say for the deferral? So do we have any timeline, or what do you suggest personally?
Most of the colleges, they have class start date beginning the first week of September 3, 4, 6. So the students who are going for those colleges, they need to inform their respective college after getting a mail of registration from college. So what you need to write is, currently I am waiting for visa, so I will submit the information after getting the decision. So for the time being, could you please guide me further in the process of registration? If I am not able to complete my registration before class start date, can I defer the intake? If you start to have that kind of conversation with the college, or if you simply pass that information to your counselor or consultancy, they will contact on behalf of you, so that you won't miss the next available intake. And what's the biggest problem is, so this is the fall intake, it's the main intake. Most of the colleges, they have programs only available in fall intake. So if you are deferring for next available intake, it is more likely that you can only find that intake in the next fall, means loss of 1 year. But don't worry, what we can do is we can take the alternative course. If you don't have available course options in this in this January, the one which you have already taken, for example, let's say software engineering at Centennial College, it is available in September but not in January. What you can do is you can switch to another IT related program. Same case applies to other colleges also. But for the ones who applied for universities like UNFC, University Canada West, their class start date is on October 1. So you can still wait for the mid of September. But for most of the students, you should wait till August 15.
Yeah, I would say that is the right date, because I believe that till August 15 we will get some decisions, and it is right time to defer the course. And those who get decision right in August 15, you will have enough time to register your course, book your flight, get your passport stamped before booking a flight, and then go to Canada. So you will have enough time. So for 1 or 2 weeks, maybe the college will also waive your attendance, because they know that IRCC is giving late decision in context of Nepal. So you don't need to worry. So 1 week you can extend your admission class start after you go to Canada as well. So let's wait till August 15. So
and you don't need to worry, because recently we have been seeing that the compared to past week, this week has been good for visa success and visa number grants. So next week would going to be even bigger. So the waiting candidates, you don't need to worry. I think they will rush in the last hour, and you'll get visas. If you have applied in the month of April, so after that, if you have applied in the month of May, there is 50-50 chance of
April
getting
and
visa.
May.
Yeah.
So let's be hopeful for the month of May as well.
Yeah.
So the next we have on our topic is new college, that is Sheridan College. We have on our list. So let's introduce our students about Sheridan College and what are the prospect in the future that you can go through. So we can talk about, and we can provide guidance in this college. So what do we have in Sheridan College?
So yeah, Sheridan College is among the top colleges in Canada, which is publicly funded, and it has 3 campus location at Davis, Mississauga and Trafalgar. So they have plenty of choices, in fact they have more than 140 program options, and it includes diploma, advanced diploma, undergraduate degrees and postgraduate certificates. So students of all grades can apply in this college. What is the biggest advantage of applying at this Sheridan College is they are currently providing application fee waiver, and the students who have been waiting the +2 result and also IELTS preparation, they can apply without the result conditionally, and they will get the offer letter, and later they can submit the final result to get the final offer letter. So in the time being, they can pay the minimum deposit fee of $2,500 and book their seat, so that they won't miss the January intake. And most of the colleges, they have been starting the Jan session quite early, and for the ones who wants to enroll in Jan intake itself and don't want to miss the session, Sheridan can be the perfect choice.
Perfect choice, yeah.
And we do have lots of other college varieties also, as per your interest, as per your course, location priority. And we encourage you to visit us, and we can guide you further in that.
So Sheridan College, like if you do not have maths in your +2 and you want to go for some IT related or accounting related or like any other program which requires math, so they have given you option to take maths class and then give the maths assessment exam, and then you can join the program. So you do not necessarily need to have maths in +2. So you can still join the program. So you just have to take a math exam. So it is a really simple exam, and they will guide you as well. So they have their instructors. So you have to take class for I think 3 weeks, and in the 4th week they will give you an online test. You can just give that. So if you don't have math, don't worry, we have got option for you now. So apart from that, so a lot of students who have got their visa, they are looking to book their flights, look for rooms, apartments. So what kind of suggestion would you like to give to them?
So yeah, in this case you need to be an early bird, because flight prices, when your departure date is approaching, most of the students, they have similar kind of departure date due to the class start date. So what you need to do is you need to book the flight early, so that you can get the affordable rates. Also you can get the good flight at affordable price. So another one is there are lots of options in the case of housing, and the students, they do not start searching quite early, and at the last moment they would say, I don't have any options. So what I suggest them is to group with other students who recently got their visa approval.
First of all, let's not panic. First is let's not panic. We have got a lot of options for you.
So and you can always consult your counselors, like there are options like Kijiji, Airbnb, on-campus housing, and also you can have sharing with the students who are already studying in that campus or that nearby location, and we can guide you in that process if you don't have any options. So you don't need to worry, but you need to prepare yourself first. And also there is dollar exchange, and you need to have some kind of like medical checkups if you want to do, and if you want to carry some medicines, you need to have prescriptions. So make your luggage ready, shopping things, all things are open for you. So start preparing for the visa granted students, and all the best.
So if you want to know, what kind of clothes you want to take to Canada, or what kind of electrical equipments, most of the electrical equipments, the pin that we have is like the circular pin. But in Canada we have the metal pin. It is a straight metal pin. There is no circular. So most of our phone chargers, laptops, they do not get charged in Canada. You need to have that universal pin. So that was the thing that when I got into Canada, so I missed the universal pin. So it was a problem for me. So I don't want you guys to have the same problem. So yeah, please make sure you have that, at least that one thing.
And also we do have that pre-departure session, and we would like to invite every students who got their visa approved and are still waiting for visa to join us there, and we can share this information with you in person. And so what are the challenges that you faced when you arrived in Canada? You raised a good topic. Actually.
So when I got into Canada, I was in January intake. So for January intake, as you know, it is the winter intake. So the temperature was really cold there. So but I was already prepared because I had done a lot of research, and I did research about my area. So I moved into the regional area of Ontario, that was Thunder Bay. So it is really a cold place, compared to Toronto, or like Niagara Falls or Vancouver, or other places, or Montreal. You can say many people are going to Montreal as well. So it was a really cold place, but because I had done my research, I had prepared myself with warm clothes, jackets, down jackets, and winter shoes and gloves and caps. So it was not a problem. It is a problem, but it was not that big of a problem. So we don't have to worry, because there are a lot of things in Nepal that can support you in Canada, clothing wise.
And since you went in the time of winter, I guess the students who are going next month are quite lucky.
Oh yeah, they are really lucky, because fall season, the Canada, everywhere you go, it is really beautiful. You will see a lot of colors in Canada. The red color, the picture you take, you can keep that as a profile picture.
This kind of maple leaf.
This kind of, you will see maple leaf all over Canada. So a lot of you will be changing your profile picture. I'm sure.
So there are a lot of negative news circulating, but the past few weeks has shown that Canada is a country, top country or top preferable choice for Nepalese students, and it actually is. So we highly encourage students to apply to Canada for the upcoming Jan intake and the intakes following by. So you need to prepare your IELTS exam first. You need to score 6.5 not less than 6, 60 not less than 60 in PTE, or 88 not less than 20 in TOEFL. So although the TOEFL marks varies as per the colleges, so if you have these kind of language requirements, and also you have a good academic background, despite having few years of gap, Canada is the country you can apply for, and we are there to guide you. Having said that, do you have any more questions, Mr. Bhurtel?
So when are you coming to Goreto? So that is the only question that I have, Mr. Bhatta.
So we welcome you here at Goreto, and for the onshore students, we would like to suggest that we do have personal support worker program, which is highly on demand at Sheridan College. We still have lots of seats available, and we do have seats available in other colleges also. And if you are in a confusion mode, like you have taken one course, you want to take another postgraduate course, and you are confused, or you have recently drop out from your college, you want to change college, so we are there to help you, and we can guide you through WhatsApp number and other means, so you can communicate with us.
So having said that, I think we need to stop right now, because a lot of students are waiting there to be counseled. So have a good weekend, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, and hope for the best. Let's be patient and let's be positive. That is the main thing. We have to be positive for our result.
And to all the students who are waiting, you guys will get the visa, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Signing off. Bye bye.
Bye everyone. Namaste.